Hello everybody, and welcome back once more to Ace Attorney. I am TheOutbackAl.
I'm hot for justice.
Yin will be back soon.
I'm Chibi.
I'm Jitters.
I'm CheerandCosplay.
And I'm Kozi, and Al, I really think you should have tried to do your Yin imitation there.
No, it always sucks.
Okay, you keep sounding like you're going to space every, couple of seconds.
Going to space, what does that mean?
Yeah, your mic turns, echoey, like you're in a really big room.
Okay, I kinda am, so that's part of it.
Think you sound fine.
Anyway.
I do too.
Anyway. What's going on with Edgeworth?
Edgy!
For better or for worse, Mr. Marshall did not die instantly. He may have left behind the name of the person who took his life. In one manner or another.
That's impossible!
Well, Mr. Wright, this is the only possibility left to you. A message from the deceased. What message could they have for us from beyond the grave? We're keeping that line. I'm not changing it.
We gotta think back to the court record. The real murderer's name that the victim may have left behind is in the evidence. It's always in the evidence.
Evidence.
This message from the deceased is already in our possession. Oh.
Mr. Wright! Will you stop at nothing to prove my sister a murderer?
Do not be mistaken, Ms. Sky. Our purpose is not to accuse Emma of any crime. There's only one thing we seek, the truth. No matter how painful it may be.
She wouldn't be a murderer, though.
Yeah.
Now then, Mr. Wright. Please show us the piece of evidence that conveys the message from the deceased.
How about the handprint?
It's the jar.
With the blood.
The blood spelling Emma.
Oh.
This is the message left by the deceased.
This is that blue badger from before, right?
Oh, is he just gonna speak the killer's name?
When did you get a sense of humor?
If that thing could, I'm sure it would.
Looks like everyone's forgetting this is just a jar. A message was left here on the surface of this jar.
What do you mean? What mean?
If you look closely, you can see a faint trail of blood on this jar.
It looks like someone wiped the blood away.
Yes, but notice, for some reason, the blood on some of the fragments was not wiped away.
Yes, there is blood here. Drawn in blood.
So what you're saying is these dots were once lines.
Prosecutor Marshall did not die instantly. He used the few precious moments left to him to leave behind a message.
One that someone apparently wiped away. But blood must have seeped into the jar where the lines changed directions.
Precisely so. All we need to do is connect these points. And the victim's message will become apparent.
I have a quick question. Is Emma still just laying on the floor passed out right now?
Probably.
No!
Mr. Wright? What kind of message did the victim leave us?
Your Honor, I believe these bloodstains will reveal the answer. I've got to connect these dots to make a letter. Make letters. There's only one thing the victim would have written given the circumstance. It says his murderer's name.
Oh god.
Yeah. That
Click
over to the
there.
left.
Oh, nice.
Down.
Clicky,
Me?
clicky.
Me?
It's not a point. So
Okay.
you gotta take the bottom points now.
Eh. 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 Yeah. Ah. Almost down.
Where?
Ta-da!
We figured out the puzzle.
It's a defense
Ooh.
attorney's duty. To prove their client's innocence. That's why all I've been thinking about is saving Lana. After all my efforts, I never thought it would turn out like this. Emma.
How would he have seen it was Emma, though?
So, this is the final message Prosecutor Marshall left behind.
Of all people. She may not have meant it, but in the end, one who took the victim's life. Not for this case.
Was Emma Sky.
Yeah, like, none of this right now is tying back to what Lana did and why Gant would have killed Goodman.
Yeah, I feel like anyone should just shout relevance.
Yeah.
Askance.
Seaworthy, can't say I didn't warn you.
Chief Gant.
Do you understand the implications of what you've done?
What?
Nothing.
What are you talking about?
2 years ago, Joe Drake was sentenced to death. He was convicted because of his final murder. I believe you were the prosecutor in the case, were you not?
Ah!
Well, Worthy? Yes. Because of you, an innocent man was sentenced to death.
Okay, he was not innocent. He's killed multiple people.
He was innocent of the crime he was convicted of, but I mean, I think we'll call that a net win.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, but you used forged evidence to ensure his conviction.
But Drake really was a serial murderer. That's undeniable.
I'm afraid that's not important. Didn't you know we aren't defenders of justice?
What?
We're merely keepers of the law.
That's fair.
Sentencing a man to death is no light matter. Even if there wasn't any cover-up or evidence forgery. Ultimately, the responsibility falls on the prosecutor in charge. Despite what anyone may say, this fact cannot be denied.
What's going on at the prosecutor's office? They might have sent an innocent man to his death. How could he just stand there like it wasn't his fault?
Ah, the Peanuts Gallery.
And also, he wasn't.
Order!
He might have been. He might have been
Order!
innocent of that murder, but he, like everyone else is saying, he probably should have died a long time ago.
The gavel's pounding fell on deaf ears. Unable to settle the crowd, the judge declared a recess. I hung out on the monkey bars for the next hour. Where this trial is headed, no one knows.
Dun, dun, dun.
Whoa, another to be
Hang out on
continued, and
monkey
so
bars.
soon.
You would have had to give Edgeworth a comfort blowy after that.
Oh my goodness, you know he'd love it. We might as well keep going. We're like right in the middle of an episode. Alright, getting back into it.
Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, I won't.
This is my problem, not yours.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals.
You are. We were about to have a blowy moment.
Oh, yes I am. I'll come back later.
Wait! Detective Gumshoe! What is that?
You got a lot of nerve, pal. Making a detective run all around while on duty.
Don't you do that anyway?
And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals.
I think Lana's having you run errands again. I don't know how she has authority.
Let me tell you this.
She's requesting it in Phoenix's name.
Let me tell you, this is the last time, pal. Here, she asked me to give this to you if there was a break in today's trial.
Look how cute it is.
Evidence? What? Edgeworth was talking about this just the other day.
You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department.
Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
I don't know.
You could at least study some evidence law, really.
I feel like I usually win it and things go out fine.
The chief prosecutor also wanted me to give you a message.
It's punch in the face.
A massage?
She said, if you're planning to take him on, you're going to need this book.
Okay, so someone had some evidence in the evidence law book.
Him? From the Powerpuff Girls? I guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read.
Okay.
We're spending recess cramming?
Yes.
Yes.
This is test time. This is a practicum.
Doesn't look like that book will do you any good now, though.
Don't be rude, Gumshoe.
All that's left now is the chief prosecutor's sentence.
I mean, I feel like I guess we didn't get her off, but...
It's where you're wrong, Detective.
Haven't you figured it out yet? Why I'm still sitting in that prosecutor's seat, despite all these allegations being thrown at me?
Mr. Edgeworth.
The real trial today hasn't begun yet.
What? What else is there left to do? Your credibility's all been but ruined with this forged evidence you were unaware of.
Yeah, he was unaware of it.
And the Sky found out she unwittingly caused a man's death. And now you're telling me you want to do more? You gotta be kidding me, pal.
You're missing the point, Detective. Lana didn't murder Detective Goodman.
Eh?
She merely stuck a knife into his dead body.
So abuse of a corpse.
Yeah.
That means the real killer is still out there.
What?
And we're gonna expose him. No matter what it takes. This case has hurt too many people. It's time to bring it to an end.
Oh, here we go.
Did anyone pick Emma's unconscious body up off the floor yet?
Oh, she's fine.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
The witnesses just need to step over her.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
The Inquiry Committee is planning to impose harsh penalties for your actions, you naughty, naughty boy.
Hey,
Thank you for the news, Your Honor.
Only I get to call him a naughty, naughty boy, and only in private.
Yes, well, normally this is where the prosecution calls forth a witness. But, this isn't easy to say. You see, there's some concern that you, Mr. Edgeworth, may have,
Struck a bargain.
Uh-huh.
You think I may have manipulated the witnesses.
I didn't say that! It's just, you see, everyone has been talking, and...
We don't like you anymore, Edgeworth.
Very well, Your Honor. I have a solution.
A solution? Do tell.
That being the case, the prosecution will allow the defense to call forth all further witnesses.
What? But there's no precedent for what you're proposing.
Undeniably, this is an unusual arrangement, but a very effective one. It would prove that I haven't struck any deals with the witnesses.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
Unbelievable. Edgeworth's found a way to continue to try him. You sexy, sexy bastard. Very well, the defense accepts the prosecution's proposal.
Then
Again, I
it's
remind, we are no longer the defense.
Yeah, we have been fired. The, defense may now call forth the next witness.
Mr. Wright.
Mr. Edgeworth.
You do realize this is your last chance. If you call the wrong witness, this trial's as good as over.
The defense calls. Yo mama. This time it's finally come to bring out the real murderer. I mean, it's gotta be Gant, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Meekins.
Yeah.
Meekins was a sleeper agent all along.
Oh my god.
Damon Gant. The defense calls Damon Gant to the stand.
Damon Gant? What does he have to do with anything?
Everything.
It was his office.
As the defendant's partner 2 years ago, Mr. Gant has first-hand knowledge of the crime. I feel we should hear what he has to say about it.
Also, how would he have not noticed blood all over his side of the office and suit of armor?
As luck would have it, he should still be in the courthouse. He would also be the least likely to have been manipulated by me in any way. Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor?
True. Alright! Bailiff?
We have a bailiff?
Please escort Mr. Gant to the stand. Bring in the dancing lobsters.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
What is this, some kind of practical joke? I was just on my way to lunch.
Your name and occupation, sir.
Worthy, are you sure you want to do this?
Your name and occupation.
So, you want to play hardball, eh?
But please, Mr. Gant.
Fine. My name is Damon Gant. I'm the acting chief of police.
Acting.
Current. Now then, Chief Gant, the court requests to hear your testimony.
Oh, righto. What's with the grim face?
First, let's clear up this SL9 incident.
Oh, you mean that time when Lana's sister murdered the prosecutor? Personally, I think it's been made pretty clear already.
There's still some things unaccounted for.
Oh, and what's that?
Like the role you played in all of this.
Son,
Dad?
either you're very brave or very stupid.
I'm both.
You are aware, of course, that the police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal.
I'm sorry, is he threatening me right now? Is he threatening me? Weapons?
Sure. Take my testimony, for example. I don't have to give it if I don't want to.
Do we need a subpoena? What? Is that true?
I'm afraid so. The chief of police has the right to refuse to testify.
Why? That's dumb.
That feels like a huge abuse of power.
Of course, such an action carries with it certain risks.
Don't worry, I'm not here to hinder your trial.
Oh?
Just remember, if this turns out to be a big waste of time, don't say I didn't warn you.
Very well. The witness may now begin his testimony.
The SL9 incident.
Yeah.
As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. To make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either.
Sounds very convenient.
When I went to my office, I found Lana there. Apparently, she had already arranged the crime scene. As you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery.
Is that when Drake was arrested?
He was lying on the floor unconscious. When Emma sent Neil flying, it seems Drake bumped his head.
I see. Everything seems pretty clear-cut. No, it don't.
If the police chief has the right to refuse to testify, then I'd better hit him hard and fast.
City press.
Yeah, press everything. Press it! As I recall, a ceremony was held at the police department that day.
Yes, that's right. I guess you could say I'm a workaholic. After winning his award, Neil was all fired up too. That's probably what spooked Drake, and what made him run away like that.
Was the defendant Lana Skye also present in the room?
I don't quite remember. At the very least, she wasn't there when Drake ran for it.
So, though you ran immediately after him, right?
That's right, but Drake made it to the elevator first. So Neil and I split up. He went upstairs and I went downstairs. I guess you could say he got lucky.
Wow. What's this about a power outage?
Oh, that. The elevator stopped all of a sudden, and I got the shock of my life. Well, probably not as shocked as Neil was when that knife went through his heart, though.
Jesus.
Bruh. That's not funny. Will you tell us what you saw?
It
It was a shocking sight. Neil and that serial killer were lying in a heap on the floor, all tangled together. Drake was also lying collapsed on the floor. Oh, sorry.
You know what he said.
Yes, apparently he hit his head and was knocked out. Next to them were those two poor girls.
Lana and Emma.
Lana was cradling Emma in her arms. Looking back on it now, she must have already known what her sister had done.
How can you know that?
Because of the victim's body. It had already been moved.
So that means... you found the body near Lana's desk?
That's right. I think you said earlier. It was my suit of armor that really stabbed the prosecutor.
Yes.
Anyway...
I feel like this is gonna lead down a wormhole.
Possibly. Are you saying we shouldn't?
I'm saying maybe we shouldn't right now.
Oh, you're thinking that we should do it next time?
Yes.
Well then, I guess we'll see you all then. Bye-bye, everybody!
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon for notifications. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like, and feel free to check out some of our other gaming videos, our weekly podcast Anime Yay or Nay, or our parody series Madoka Magically Abridged. See you next time!